guys. Last video was kind of fail because I used the S7, which is unfortunately just obliterated. I don't know how you can see the screen, but it's just trashed. So instead of using the S7 and filming 60 frames per second, we're gonna use the new phone. It doesn't film in 60 frames per second, and I'm filming on the front camera so that I can see myself, so that I don't look like a complete jackass while I'm trying to check the time to make sure we're not running over and shit like that. So I will still upload that video. I might upload this one first. Can't really tell you here nor there about that because after watching it, it's really sketched out and glitched and shit. So we'll see. But right now, it's dip review time. Now, in my last video, I said I was going to try to cram a dip review and a beer review into one video. That didn't happen because I had a 10-minute time limit. So we're going to do the dip review now, and then we're going to go ahead and start doing dip videos and beer videos. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. We'll see how that works. My wife works nights, and so it's probably going to be Wednesday nights and Friday nights that I record videos. So we'll see. But let me adjust the brightness down just a little bit because it's really, the new phone, it auto adjusts for the light really well, and so it gets really bright. But there's Copenhagen Southern Blend. Now, I did have a dip review channel called TX Dip in 1993. If you want to go find that channel and look at some of my old videos, those are from about a year ago, maybe longer. It was when I very first started dipping, and it's kind of weird, but I can't get access to that channel anymore. So if you want to go and see what you're getting into, that's fine. If I get people to carry over, because I will try to get people to jump from that channel to this channel, then hey, you can watch beer reviews too if you want. It doesn't matter. And if you don't like dip reviews and you're here for the beer reviews, then watch the beer videos. Don't complain to me. Don't watch the dip videos if you don't want to. I won't make many mixed videos, so. But I'm above all drama, so. But I no longer own mud jugs because I forget to clean them and they stink. Not knocking mud jugs, they're cool, but you gotta maintain them. And started stinking. My wife made me get rid of all of them. So we're just spinning glass bottles today. But I did not review Copenhagen Southern Blend on my old channel. God, that sounds so good. Look at my nails, they're fucking dirty. Ugh. And sorry about the get up. I got out of the gym, got something to eat, brought the wife home so she could get ready for work, and then put the baby down. And so now I got some time to myself. Look at that freaking vein popping out. Golly, the fuck. Arms are getting bigger. I know, I'm a douchebag, but whatever. Copenhagen Southern Blend. Let's get back to the topic of the video. Copenhagen Southern Blend. Not one of my favorites, or not one of my top 10, top 5, I would say. But I got it because I usually dip Copenhagen long cut, and it's just too damn expensive to dip that stuff right now. Like, I'll show you what I mean when I open it up, but pat it real quick. Let's see. Hang on, let me turn the exposure up so you can see the damp a little better, but there we go. Look at that. Damn, that's really bad. Let me adjust that real quick. Ooh, too dark. See, I shouldn't be playing with this. Wait, does that auto? No, it takes a screenshot. Wow, that's fucking retarded. But, so yeah, that's about how much dip you have when the can is packed. So, yeah, just kind of a heads up. Whereas Copenhagen long cut, you have about, damn it, my fingers are too big. You have about that much gone. and a can is like $7. This was $6 after tax. So I don't see the point in dipping long cut all the time, because I dip like a can of that a day, and it's getting expensive. And plus the taxes on tobacco have gone up, so yeah, whatever. But let's get back to this. There's not really anything like it on the market right now other than Southern Blend, so it's kind of hard to give a comparison to another dip. But let's get a hogger in, pack a big old fat one. That's another thing. If you watch my old videos, my lips are tiny, and packed everything in the front. I went and watched some of my old videos, just kind of see what was up, and a little bit inexperienced. There's a little pinch, probably get a filler. There we go. Didn't want to go right side with that, but fuck it, whatever. There we go. Okay, so in my old videos, damn it, I'm sorry I keep hitting the table and shaking the freaking camera. In my old videos, I packed right here, okay? Right here, and then in the front. Do I have a lot of dip in my teeth? Yeah. Come on. Damn. Okay. Well, I dipped a lot right here. I dipped a lot right here, a lot in the front. And this kind of leads me to what I'm about to talk about. A lot of people say dipping's bad for you. You know, you're going to die, your mouth is going to rot off, and you're going to lose all your fucking teeth, and your tongue's going to fall out and look like burnt rubber, and all this other stupid stuff. But I do want to talk about some real side effects of dipping. So, first one being gator lip. If you don't know what gator lip is, it's leukoplakia. It's basically dead skin on the inside of your mouth that you get from having anything in your mouth in one spot for too long. It doesn't matter if it's dip, if it's candy, if it's, piercings like, I don't know if you can, yeah, there you go, you can see it. I used to have my lip pierced. You'll get leukoplakia around the piercing. The dead skin will come off as it's, healed. If you're not moving it around and playing with it, you will get leukoplakia, and there will be a little ring of dead skin right around that little bump where the jewelry would be, and it'll just peel off and spit it out, whatever. Well, dippers get the same thing. They call it gator lip. Sorry, in a lot of floaters. But basically, get it back here, and I don't have any on this side, so I'm going to try to move it over so I can show you what gator lip looks like. By the way, if seeing the inside of people's mouth grosses you out, don't watch. My teeth are kind of yellow because I had some coffee earlier and I didn't brush my teeth. But I really don't have any cavities, and my teeth are in really good shape. I have really straight teeth, never had braces. I've been dipping for 2.5 years now. And just heads up, this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to use my finger and this over to the other side. And then see if I can show you what gator lip looks like. Because that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to pack over here. Because we'll get to that after I show it to you. Every time I do that, I have to spit. Got dip all over my fingers. Look at that. Look at that. God, fucking messy. Okay. Try to get all the dip flakes out of my cheek. Dang, you see that big old wad of dip on my wisdom tooth? Which I still have my wisdom teeth, so. But if this grosses you out, I'm sorry. Right there. You can kind of see it. It's not real bad. But it gets annoying. Now, just a heads up, that whole rotting your teeth, it can, if it stays stuck back there, and it's not because of the tobacco, it's because it has sugar in it. So, people that eat a lot of candy, I've got a buddy, Carlos, he dips this every day. His teeth are perfect, but the dude eats massive amounts of candy. Like, his lunches consist of a 32-ounce Dr. Pepper and 2 bags of sour and sweet gummy worms. The dude eats mad amount of candy. And he actually has a spot because he only ever dips on the left side. Me, I can move it back and forth. But he only ever dips on the left side, and on the right side, he has a molar. Has a big old hole in it from chewing his gummy worms, because he only chews his gummy worms on the side, on the right side. And his dentist pulled that tooth and put a fake in. And he told him, he was like, that's not because of your dipping. It's because of the sugar in the candy that you eat. So you need to stop eating candy. Did not tell him to stop dipping. Now, he's very adamant about brushing his teeth and whatnot, and his teeth are in good shape other than that. So, God, I'm getting a buzz. I haven't had a dip in like, what time is it? Shit, I haven't had a dip since like 2:30. Oh, I've got a buzz. But, so dipping, if you don't take care of your teeth, can cause tooth decay, but it's not from the tobacco, it's not from the carcinogens, it's from the sugar that's in the dip. And this one is a particularly sugary dip, and I'll get to that later on when I review the dip. But gator lip is a common side effect of dipping, and I'm about to show you something really gross, but it's all dip flakes. I can't get it to do it now, but if I have a real bad gator lip, I can run my finger in my lip and pull out dead skin. And all it is dead skin. It's not going to hurt anything. But I have a real bad problem of when I sleep, I chew my lips and I chew my cheeks. So I'll wake up and I have a big old chunk of dead skin hanging around, and I don't even have gator lip, but it's because I chew my cheeks in my sleep. Should probably get a mouthpiece, but whatever. Now, let's get to another one. Gum recession. Okay? That's another thing people freak out. Oh, your gums are receding. Your gums will recede from having a dip in the same spot all the time. And it's not because of the tobacco or the carcinogens. It's just because you have something sitting in your lip all the time. And I will show you that other things can cause that. Now, if you look right here, I have a hole in my lip from where my lip was pierced. And I had my lip pierced from the time I was 18 till I was about 22, so about 3 years. And this canine right there is receded real bad. And that's because I would wear a hoop or a stud, and a hoop is literally just a ring, okay? And that ring would run up against that canine tooth and cause it to recede. And then when I wear a stud, that flat piece of metal would sit there and it would just cause it to recede. See? Now, when I was dipping a lot right here. This gum, sorry, got dip all in my teeth. This gum started to recede also. So it's the same story for dipping as it is for anything. Anything you hold in your mouth for a long amount of time will cause gum recession. So there's another one knocked out of the park. If you are constantly eating jawbreakers or chewing gum constantly, your gums will recede, just like dip does. And it's not because of the carcinogens or anything. It's because you have something held in your mouth for long amounts of time. Okay? Now, aside from the sugar and the fact that it's sitting in one spot, if you take care of your teeth, dipping's not going to affect you. Now, if you don't ever brush your teeth, ever, and you're dipping all the time, the sugar will eat away at the enamel of your teeth, and you'll have plaque buildup, and that's just because your mouth is dirty. So, take care of your teeth, and you won't have to have anything to worry about. Now, a lot of people see this, and they freak out. Warning. This product can cause mouth cancer. Totally bullshit. And here's why. Cigarettes are the leading cause of cancer in the United States. And they're a tobacco product, correct? Yes. Dip is also a tobacco product, correct? Yes. Now here's the difference, okay? Dip is a solid form of tobacco, okay, that is just placed in your lip and then is absorbed, the nicotine is absorbed into your body through your salivary glands. Smoking, however, burns the tobacco, and that's where your problem is. The amount of cancer-causing material in this, hang on, I'm going to jump out of frame for a second just to prove a point. Is the same that's in this right here. And the United States drinks massive amounts of soda. But you don't hear soda companies, the FDA, reporting cancer being caused by Dr. Pepper. Okay? Reason being is, yes, there are carcinogens in this. Okay? If you look on the back at all the ingredients that are in Dr. Pepper, let's see. You have corn syrup, then you have phosphoric acid, natural and artificial preservatives, okay? So those two chemicals alone have cancer-causing agents in them, but they're in such trace amounts that your body is not affected by it. Same thing with dip, okay? It has sugars, artificial flavorings, stuff like that. There's a video by Mudjug1 on YouTube. I'll link it in the description below that you need to check out if you're worried about dip side effects. And Dr. what was his name? Can't remember the doctor's name, but he did a big old long study on it and measured the amount of carcinogens in dip. And there is such a trace amount that it's equivalent to anything your body consumes food-wise. Now, cigarettes, when you burn tobacco, the smoke permeates your entire mouth, your salivary glands, your airway, your esophagus, your lungs, the bronchial tubes in your lungs, and those little cauliflower-looking bulbs in your lungs that actually allow you to breathe. The smoke permeates that and amplifies those carcinogens by massive amounts. And that's why smoking is the leading cancer-causing agent in the United States. Okay? So, when you see these, ignore them. I don't pay any attention. My wife doesn't worry about it because you're not burning tobacco. Same thing with cigars and pipes. You don't inhale it, but it's still in your mouth. It's still burnt tobacco in your mouth. It will permeate all of your nasal passages, your salivary glands, and everything. So, yes, this, not bad for you. Or, sorry, just as bad for you as this. Okay? Cigarettes, 100 million times worse. So, get off the cancer sticks, start vaping, start dipping, save your life. Now, let's get back to the dip. The best way I can describe the taste of Copenhagen Southern Blend is sweet tea, honey, and molasses. It's very sweet. It's got almost a caramely taste to it, or a molasses taste. You don't get a big amount of tobacco taste, but it does have that signature Copenhagen tobacco taste, kind of in the back of the whole taste profile. Up front, it's sweet tea and caramel and honey. It's very, very good. It's not my everyday dip. It may become my everyday dip, or I may just go back to Copenhagen Wintergreen, or Grizzly Wintergreen for that. But if you're wanting something that's sweet, that's not offensive, that, you know, just mellow, kind of chill, this is really good with a cup of coffee, or really good after a meal. I'd say check it out. If you're not a big fan of natural dips and you want something other than wintergreen or mint, give it a shot. It's not as sweet as a straight dip, and it's awesome. So for this one, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Pinchability, you saw the big old pinch I took in the beginning, but I'll take another one for you. I ain't going to put it in my lip, but just show you the pinchability. Packability, that was like 4 or 5 packs, and it packs down real good. Okay. Pinchability, let's see. You don't really have to. I do that because I can't dip Copenhagen long cut so long that I run it up against the side of the can, but pinchability is really good. Now the cut on this is different than Copenhagen long cut or Copenhagen wintergreen. It's not as long cut as those. It's kind of a mid cut, but it's nice and juicy. It's real sticky, so you won't have a problem with pinching it. Flakes, I will say it's flaky. It floats. And it gets in your teeth. You saw that from me opening my mouth and moving it. It gets in your teeth. But a good habit to have is when you take a dip out, rinse your mouth out with water. Especially if you're going to talk to somebody. Fucking rinse your mouth out. I hate that. I'll have a dip in out back. I'll go to talk to a customer. I've taken the dip out. And then I'll go to the bathroom and I'll look in the mirror and I've got dip all in my teeth. So rinse your mouth out before you talk to somebody. If you've had a dip in, or do your best to pick it out of your teeth with your tongue. It's not really a surefire way, but you can get most of it. So, but pinchability is good, packability is good, flavor's on point. 8 out of 10. Copenhagen Southern Blend. Go get you some. And we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be Blue Moon.